What's up, people? Zach Attack here, bringing another reaction video to Gamers Season 1, Episode 8. Oh my god, the title. Angle Gamer in watching mode, and then slash gamers in half their life's game. Half their life game, not lifespan. Usually when they have that cut scene, it's because there's two different situations, like they do in Fruit Baskets. They do that. They did that a lot. They did the title like that a lot, I think, in Fruit Baskets. But anyways, I think if I remember, there was a tournament thing about to happen or something. We'll just have to get into the one guy, our main guy, and the one girl are in a relationship. I thought the whole thing was misunderstood last episode when they talked about being in a relationship. He didn't mean that to her. No, he asked her out, so I was wrong. And anytime you see this, it's because this house is at like 60 something, because we had to take a strip out of our door for these guys, the people, to come to every door to paint them. So I'm not naked. I'm not weird and streaming and not naked. I'm not naked. Yeah, okay, I want to say it right. So, and I don't want to get this shirt too much dirty because I'm eating two separate things over here. And this is a shirt I got yesterday, Naruto, and I don't want to ruin it. So I keep it protected as much as possible. So if you ever see me use a robe, that's because it's cold. It's not me being weird and being, oh, look at me. Not stupid shit like that. People are dumb when they do that. But see what happens this episode. Go forward a little bit because it plays the like it's a movie. It's weird. I'm telling you right now, I hate fruit. I'm dealing with it because it's a donut, but no. When I have chills like that, you know my body hates it. My stomach's already acting up from the previous bite I did before I recorded. Who's talking? Finally, I can skip the intro. I usually have to find a way. I just have to skip it myself every time. Day 8. Okay. The hell? I was about to say she just turned all of a sudden evil when she locked the door after everybody left, but just very happy. Huh? In your harem? We're done. Alright, weird. Awkward. Alright, that's what you think. It gave me a chill because that's just weird. She's using a... Okay. The bearded Lando. Is that a little glimpse of super... Oh, no. Wait, not for 18. What? I'm confused. Don't you mostly have to be 18 to be able to do anything anywhere? But it like crossed it out like saying no 18-year-olds allowed. Supposed to be younger to go to this place? Weird. How'd you get out of there? PZ4 instead of PS4. PZ3. PZ4, like different, every PlayStation system. What's up with all these games? Obviously, I love anime. But those games that she's been looking at so far, no. I would not be playing those. That sounds like some weird hentai looking stuff for some reason. No, I'm good. That mustache came off, so you look more like a girl than a guy now. What? Why do you have to say it like that? I'd have been like, you good? Who are you? RPG wise, Final Fantasy is my favorite game. PlayStation 3 game? He looks like he looks at the corner of his eye like something's wrong with you, my guy. That's the one she was just looking at, isn't she? Okay. Well, so he's already played it. I mean, obviously. Or he wouldn't know to choose for his friends. I try to play video games majority of the time. The only time is on the weekends, but I go help the girlfriend, non-girlfriend out with the yard. Like, we're not technically dating, so we could go date other people if we wanted to, but either one of us want to date, so we act like we're dating all the time. And we act like we do everything couples do all the time. Legit everything, like we're dating, even though it's more like, what do you call it, friends with benefits, so... And it doesn't make it weird because we've known each other our entire lives. So it feels like to time out, both of us were born. The only difference is our age gap is 20 years. So she was 23, 22 when I met her and I was 8. Even though that sounds weird. But originally it was because of my best friend that I met first originally to meet his mom, which is mom. People know the history of that. Kit's sister almost looks like a twin. Older, and sounded older. PS, not PSPZ4. That's actually a good thing I grew up. Wait, huh? Marriage? Already? Huh? Didn't they start dating just a day ago? I'm so confused what's going on. I am so confused what's going on. What? Okay. And it was a story he was telling, but off of a board game. I was like, wait. Oh, I realized it was her. It's not the girl that he's dating now. Yeah, she's now jealous because the marriage story went with him and the other guy's girlfriend. Yeah. You had to make the story really weird. Where your friend married your girlfriend, and then his girlfriend now had to sit there and watch all that. Yeah, I'd be weirded out. Trying to make a story like that with your girlfriend, with me? No. Limit board game wise 4. Card games 2. Money type games 4. Average. I was about to say 6. Go to window over games, board games, card games like that, 6. You want that money. At least here in Utah, Wendover. At least I think. Is this before they played that board game, or is this like a different whole separate game idea? Seems like a separate game idea. Why? I guess. Oh, that, yeah. So this was before they're doing now. And it didn't work the way he wanted it. About everybody looking like they get along. The game they're playing, though, I've never played. And if I did, it was like one time when I was like 10, 8. If I'm right, Life. The game is Life. It's called Life. Yeah, these two are not liking the story, how they say it. So they, in the story, got married the next day after they dated. And then the next day from that, she got pregnant. In the story that's going on. Yeah, that's weird. I was about to say the game's called Half-Life. It's called Life. Okay. 1 or 2. He hella spend it. A 4. Damn. Okay, yeah. Why do you have to talk it like that? Why do you have to say it like that? That's so weird. That is weird to talk like that. Why do we have to talk like that? At least it's not really happening, but still. I had to make it really weird. Now I got a quesadilla now. And I'm not even... Okay. Is that a good thing? These are clients won't come after you and try and get you fired. Like my girlfriend told me happened to her last week. Was that 6? Damn. Huh. Okay. What's up with his face? Sure. At least the conversation came good out of it in a second. After 30 minutes of awkwardness. So is the sis? I said the sis looked like a twin. So are they actually twins, or is one younger or older? I think the other sister looked older. It's like RPG. Looked like he was playing Final Fantasy on his phone. I don't think they have an actual Final Fantasy game on mobile. I should look it up. Kind of curious now after seeing him play it. Play something close to it. Okay. Be happy your girlfriend said that. Thinks of him as a brother. True. You're trying to make your girlfriend jealous. I better stop talking. She's definitely getting jealous now. He's Why did his voice sound older? I thought that was his thoughts. That's his voice is sounding older as he's moving his lips. That's weird. I was so confused. Weird. That'd still be like 40 seconds of that. But so everybody got back to being on each other, like understanding with each other now. Because the guy was concerned about his girlfriend liking him as much as he's with somebody else. Figured out that it's only because she looked at him as a brother. When your girlfriend tells you she looks at another guy as like a brother, it's fine. But there could be that weird thing where they say that, but you don't know what they're really doing. They could have slept with each other already and you don't know nothing for the past like month now or something. And then she only says that to cover for him, like type stuff as well is the problem. But with this situation, I could believe it being the truth of what she's telling her boyfriend. But let's see what happens next episode. Probably, I'll think of another game. They played a board game, Life. It was called something else though. Half-Life or Life or Life something. But see what happens next episode. Peace. See people next time.